When you begin to realize that the energy of gratitude is not just a feeling, but a powerful tool to influence your reality, everything in life starts to change. Gratitude is like a key to doors that were once closed. You're not just saying thank you, you're sending a signal to the universe. I'm ready for more. I appreciate what I already have. From that moment, energy begins to flow differently, attracting even more reasons to be grateful. The energy of gratitude works like a mirror. What you radiate is what you receive. If you are grateful, you are open, and openness creates flow. Imagine a stream breaking through rocks and suddenly turning into a river. That's how it is with you. When you start to give thanks for what you already have, the universe begins to flow in your direction. Gratitude is not the result of happiness, it's the cause. People wait for life to become perfect before they begin to give thanks. But it's the other way around. When you are grateful, life becomes brighter. It's like lighting a candle in the dark. You create the light yourself. Each grateful thought is like planting a seed in fertile soil. It's not just an emotion. It's energy from which future events grow. Want more happiness? Sow gratitude. Want more love? Be thankful for what you already have. Want abundance? Start by acknowledging what you've already been given. Have you noticed that truly grateful people seem to radiate an inner light? It's not an illusion. Gratitude truly changes a person's vibration. Their thoughts become gentler, their voice warmer, their heart calmer. This is how inner transformation begins. The power of gratitude lies not in the words, but in the intention. You can say thank you out of politeness and feel nothing. Or you can sit down, close your eyes, and recall all the good things in your life. And something will click inside. That's the real moment of power. Sometimes life brings us to our knees, and it's in those moments that gratitude shines brightest. Not for the suffering, but for the fact that we're still alive, that we can breathe, that we can start again. And in this is deep wisdom. Gratitude doesn't depend on circumstances, it lives within us. There's a simple way to change your reality. Keep a gratitude journal. Every morning or evening, write down 5 things you're grateful for. Over time, it shifts your mental focus. You begin to notice the good where before you only saw problems. When you are grateful, you let go of control. You no longer fight life, you accept it. And acceptance is the beginning of true trust. Where there is trust, there is peace. And this is not weakness. It is the strength of a mature soul that knows how to flow. Gratitude is like breathing. It must be practiced every day. Don't wait for holidays. Don't wait for gifts. Just notice. The sun shines, water flows, your body breathes. All of this is already a miracle. And the more you feel it, the more miracles come into your life. The power of gratitude reveals itself when you're thankful not only for the good, but also for the challenges, because they are what make you stronger. Just as iron is tempered in fire, the soul grows stronger through trials. Being grateful for that means recognizing the wisdom of life. The practice of gratitude is like a workout for the soul. It makes you more resilient, calmer, wiser. You become less irritated, complain less, and smile more. It's not a miracle, it's a habit, and habits shape your destiny. Learn to express gratitude, not just in your mind, but out loud. Say thank you to people, to events, even to yourself. It creates a vibration of love, and love is the most powerful energy. With it, everything around you comes to life, blossoms, and heals. When you are grateful, you tune into the frequency of abundance. It's like telling the universe, I am ready to receive more. And it responds. Money, opportunities, the right people, everything starts coming easier. Because you're no longer in lack, you're in acceptance. They say, the secret of happiness is in enjoying the little things, and the root of that joy is gratitude. Be thankful for a cup of warm tea, a soft morning, a quiet evening. These are the pearls that make up the necklace of your life. Gratitude is good not only for the soul, but for the body too. Studies show that people who regularly express gratitude sleep better, get sick less often, and live longer, because gratitude reduces stress, and stress is the root of many illnesses. Gratitude is a bridge between the past and the future. It helps you release resentment and fear. When you are grateful, You don't cling to pain. You take the lesson and move forward, lightly, and then the path ahead becomes clearer. By expressing gratitude, we acknowledge the value of the present moment, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. This is the point of power, the power to be here and now, with an open heart, a clear mind, and a grateful soul. Gratitude makes us authentic, without masks, without pretending. It doesn't require effort. It just is, like breath, like heartbeat. And when you start living from that place, you become closer to yourself, and that means closer to the truth. Each day is a chance to start again, and the first thing to begin your morning with is gratitude, not for something grand, but for the simple things. You woke up, you see the light, you feel life, and that means everything is still possible. Everything is ahead. Imagine this: you're standing at dawn, the sun is just rising, and yet you're already filled with inner light. Why? Because you started your morning with gratitude. This energy sets the tone for the whole day, and your day unfolds not by habit, but by intention. When you stop taking things for granted, life becomes meaningful. A glass of water is already a gift, a healthy body already wealth, a warm home already a blessing. Gratitude teaches you to see this, and that is its magic. Even when life is hard, be grateful, not for the problem, but for the chance to learn, for the opportunity to grow. Every challenge hides a gift, and if you can thank it, you can receive the gift without struggle, with dignity. Many chase happiness without noticing it's already here, nearby, in a child's laughter, in a hug, in the smell of bread, in a call from someone you love. Gratitude opens your eyes. It teaches you to see what you once overlooked, and that means it teaches you to truly live. Gratitude is like a musical instrument. The more you play it, the more beautiful your inner melody becomes, and people start to hear it. They're drawn to you, because with you, it feels light, peaceful, and real. Some people have a lot, yet feel miserable. Others live simply, yet radiate joy. The difference isn't in things, but in perception. One is grateful, the other is not. So happiness isn't about what we have, it's about how we feel about it. If you want to change your life, start with gratitude, not with complaints or demands, but with acknowledgement. I already have something to be thankful for, and the moment you do, the universe seems to hear it and responds with generosity. Every minute is a chance to be grateful, even now, right now, for hearing these words, for seeking meaning, for the thirst for change that lives inside you. It means you're alive, and that means you're capable of anything. Even a simple thought like "I am grateful" sets off a chain reaction. Your mood improves, your voice softens, you see the world through different eyes. It's not magic, it's energy, the kind of energy that brings life. Have you noticed how children find joy in the smallest things? Bubbles, clouds, a piece of candy. They don't wait for a reason to be happy. They just live with an open heart. Gratitude brings us back to that state, the state where the miracle is already here. Every time you give thanks, you build a bridge between yourself and the universe, and that bridge leads to a new reality, with less fear, less pain, more light, more love, and all of it through one simple word: thank you. You don't need big events to be grateful. The most powerful shifts begin with the small. Thank your pillow in the morning, a stranger smile, a song that played at just the right time. That is the first step to a miracle. If you're stuck, don't curse life. Thank it for stopping you. Maybe you were heading in the wrong direction. Maybe it's protecting you from something. Gratitude reveals meaning, even in what seems like a mistake. When you start practicing gratitude, not only your thinking changes, but your speech as well. You complain less, blame less, and inspire more. Your words become gentle, like a touch, and in that lies the power of spiritual maturity. Gratitude doesn't require money, time, or special conditions. It's the most accessible miracle we have. It lives in the heart, and once you open it, it begins to flow like a stream after winter. Every person has had a moment when everything seemed lost, but then morning came, and with it, a small hope. That hope alone is worth being grateful for the light that didn't go out, for the faith that stayed. Sometimes you just need to stop and say, "Thank you, life," for no reason, with no demand, just because, and you'll be amazed at how quickly the world responds, as if it was waiting for that word. Gratitude is not weakness, it's a recognition of strength, because only a strong person can be grateful even when in pain. It's maturity, it's courage, it's inner nobility. Be grateful to yourself for not giving up, for continuing the journey, for seeking answers. You're already walking the path of light, and gratitude is the lantern that lights your way. Every evening is a reason to thank the day, not for being perfect, but for the experience, for living through it, for becoming one step closer to yourself. Gratitude makes each day complete, and every path meaningful. You can change your reality simply by shifting your focus. Instead of thinking about what's missing, think about what you already have. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, growth follows. Even the darkest day can be lit by gratitude, like a candle in the night. It doesn't erase the darkness, but it makes it softer, warmer, bearable. Gratitude doesn't deny difficulties. It helps you walk through them with dignity. The secret of many successful people isn't just in their actions, but in their mindset. They are grateful for the journey, the mistakes, the twists of fate that gives them strength. Because a grateful person is always rich, even without money. Start a gratitude journal. Every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for today. It takes only a few minutes, but over time it transforms your inner world. You'll start to see light even in the greyest days. Gratitude is like a gym for the soul. The more you train it, the stronger your spiritual health becomes. The easier it is to handle hardships, to love, to forgive, to begin again. If you're struggling, find just one ray of light and hold on to it. Be grateful for it, and that light will begin to grow. Like a sprout breaking through concrete, it will find a way, because gratitude always opens the path. Do you know why grateful people shine? Because they have peace inside, harmony. They don't fight reality, they accept it, and through that, they change it. First within, then on the outside. Gratitude creates the habit of seeing the good, and the more you do it, the more good you notice, which means more good flows into your life. It's not mysticism, it's the natural law of attention. Imagine, you're grateful for the little things, and the universe gives you more, because it sees you value what you have, that you know how to rejoice, and that means you're ready for more, not through consumption, but through awareness. A woman who is grateful for each day becomes more beautiful. A man who is grateful for each lesson becomes stronger. Gratitude transforms not only fate, but also your face, your voice, your walk, everything. Sometimes gratitude is just a deep breath, a breath with the awareness that you are alive, that your heart is beating, that you have a chance, and that chance is priceless. Because as long as you're alive, everything can change. Look at nature. It is always grateful. A tree offers shade. A flower gives fragrance. A river brings coolness. They demand nothing, they just give. And through that, they live. Gratitude is also a form of giving, and it brings us to life. Create a morning ritual. When you open your eyes, say thank you first thing, for the sleep, for the morning, for a new chance. This simple habit can reboot your life, not through effort, but through gentle inner alignment. You'll be amazed how your day changes if you start it with gratitude. The world around you seems brighter, people kinder, opportunities closer. It's not external magic, but inner alchemy. Even when you lose, you can still be grateful for the experience, for the time, for the feelings, for what it taught you. Then the pain becomes not an end, but a passage to something new, to something better, to your truest self. There is an old wisdom. Until you thank the past, the new won't come. It's like respectfully closing one door so you can enter the next with dignity. Gratitude is the code that unlocks new horizons. It doesn't matter what you believe in, God, the universe, or energy. Gratitude always works. It unites faith, action, and result into one. It is the thread that connects us to something greater than ourselves. Those who have learned to be grateful stop being envious, because their gaze turns inward, not outward, not toward what others have, but what they themselves hold. And there, within, they find treasures no money can buy. Be thankful not just for the good, but also for the hardships, because they make you stronger, wiser, deeper. Without them, you wouldn't be who you are today. So even they deserve respect. Let gratitude be your anchor, your grounding, your prayer. And then, even in a storm, you will have an inner shore, a place of calm, a place of light, a place where you are at peace with yourself. When a person is grateful, they stop being a victim. They become the author of their story. They tell the world, I see the light, even in the darkness, and the world begins to shine back at them. Imagine your life as a garden. Gratitude is the water. Where there's plenty of it, everything blooms. Where there's none, everything withers. But if you start watering your inner garden every day, happiness will grow. Gratitude isn't about words. It's about a state of being. It's how you see the world. Do you see a human in a passerby? A gift in a meal? A lesson in a hardship? That's where the depth of gratitude lies. It doesn't require effort. It doesn't take time. But it does need attention. Pause. Look around. Find one thing to be thankful for right now that will be the beginning of a new chapter in your life. If only you knew how a person's energy changes when they're grateful. Their voice softens, their steps grow steadier, their eyes shine brighter, because peace is being born within. We often chase what we don't have and forget to value what we do. But what you have now was once just a dream. Don't forget to thank life for the wishes that already came true. That's what attracts new ones. Make it a habit to say thank you for every little thing. For good weather, for a passerby smile, for a tasty meal. These aren't little things, they're the building blocks of your new mindset. A mindset of abundance. Even in solitude, there is something to be grateful for the silence, for the chance to hear yourself, for the moment to understand what you truly want. Loneliness isn't emptiness, it's a pause before an important turn. When you're grateful, you let go of control. And when you let go, you begin to trust. And when you trust, miracles happen. That's how life works. It favors those who are open and ready to receive. Any one of us can start right now. You don't need a special day. Just look around and find at least one thing, say thank you for. That's it. The first step is taken. Remember, gratitude is your inner sun. And even if it's cloudy outside, you can turn it on yourself. Your inner sun doesn't depend on the forecast. It lives in your heart. Some people think gratitude is weakness, but in truth it's strength. Because to be grateful is to be aware, brave, open. It's a choice of a mature soul. If you start being grateful for your destiny will start being grateful to you. It's no coincidence many successful people say, I'm thankful for every step of my path, because each step led them to the light. Even your body needs to hear thank you. For breathing, for carrying you every day, for your health even if it's not perfect. Your body is your temple, and gratitude is the best prayer for it. Gratitude is the bridge between the present and the desired. It connects reality and dreams. Through it, you move forward without losing joy in what you already have. It's forward motion with a smile in your heart. Try living in gratitude for 1 week, just a week. Mornings with thank you, days with awareness, evenings with kind thoughts, and you'll see everything around you begin to change. Not fast, but for sure. Let gratitude be your shield. In a world of worries, news, and chaos, it will protect you. Because a grateful person doesn't panic. They know there is meaning behind everything, even if it's not yet clear. Sometimes, healing comes through gratitude, not just emotional, but physical, too. Because the body listens to our thoughts. And when it feels love and appreciation, it responds with restoration. Live as if everything is a gift, because in truth it is. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is forever. And that's exactly what makes every moment precious. Gratitude is the key to that treasure. In the end, gratitude is love, in its purest form, without conditions, without demands, without fear. It is love for life, just as it is. And that's where real magic begins. When you begin to be grateful, you begin to set yourself free. Free from resentments, from fear, from worrying. Every thank you is like a step on the path to inner freedom. and it is this freedom that opens up new horizons. Gratitude is like the morning sunlight that gradually illuminates everything around. At first, it seems like a small light, but once it drives away the darkness, you realize how vast it is. Gratitude works the same way. The more of it there is, the more it changes. Every time you express gratitude, you give yourself a chance for something greater. You open the door to new opportunities. And even if you can't see the results right now, know this: changes are already happening. Inside you, in your heart. The secret is not to wait for the world to change first. Start with yourself. Start with gratitude. It's like a magnet that attracts all the good things to you. People, events, opportunities, everything will start looking for you. Many great philosophers and scientists claim that gratitude is the foundation of harmony in the universe. And it's no accident. It creates inner order that reflects in our outer world. It's not just an emotion, it's a law of life. When you say thank you, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are open to abundance, to love, to happiness. And the universe begins to respond because you show that you are ready. Let go of expectations. Simply be thankful for everything that comes into your life. Sometimes what we think is a problem turns out to be a gift, hidden behind a mask of difficulty. Gratitude will help you see that gift. Gratitude can be your superpower. It allows you to transform any situation, whether it's success or failure. It gives you the key to inner transformation, and once you use it, the world will begin to change. It doesn't matter how difficult your life is. Gratitude helps you see the path, even in the fog. It illuminates dark moments. With every thankful thought, you build a bridge from the fog to clarity. Be grateful for every moment. Even if you don't like where you are, you can always see it as a lesson, an experience. The more gratitude you have, the faster you'll overcome any hardship. Gratitude is like a mirror. The more you see it in yourself, the more it will reflect in your world. Learn to see the good, and the world will start changing its shape to match your inner picture. Try being grateful not only for the good things, but also for the challenges, for it is these that make us strong, wise, and resilient. When you thank life for trials, you send a signal to the universe that you're ready to grow and develop. Let gratitude be your first word in the morning. Let it be your last word before bed. It's a simple ritual, but it will change the way you perceive life. Everything will bring joy if you learn to be thankful. Every day gives you something new, and often it's not obvious. But if you begin to look at life through the lens of gratitude, you'll see how much magic is hidden in ordinary things. Do you know why people who are filled with gratitude are always successful? Because they are tuned to positivity. They expect good things, and that's exactly what attracts luck to them. They don't just live, they live with intention and joy. Remember, gratitude is not just a feeling. It is an active force that shapes your reality. It is what makes events unfold in your favor. Every moment of gratitude is a moment of magic. Learn to thank for every step, for every little victory. Don't expect everything to change at once. Small but sincere gratitudes will lead you to big changes. It's a path, and it begins with the first step. Life doesn't give us everything at once. It gives us lessons, and if you learn to be grateful for these lessons, you will become the master of your destiny. You won't fear difficulties. You will be thankful for their wisdom. End your day with gratitude. Go through each moment of the day and find at least one thing to say thank you for. Not only will it make you happier, but it will create space for new, favorable events. So, on the path to success and harmony, it's important to remember, gratitude is your key. It's not just an emotion, it's a way of life. It's a way to be in harmony with yourself and the world. Be grateful, and life will be grateful to you in return.